Well, welcome to your Sculpt class today. First half will be Sculpt, and then we'll transition into yoga. You are going to need some props today. Make sure you have a set of ankle weights if you'd like to level up. You also need some light hand weights for an upper body portion for the Sculpt. And then when we transition to yoga, it might be really helpful to have a set of yoga blocks. We're actually going to start standing with our Sculpt workout today, so go ahead and meet me there. You don't need any equipment quite yet. But take your feet about hip distance apart. Take a nice big breath in. As you exhale, a little squat, reach down. Inhale, reach up and rise. Exhale, come back down. Just flowing with your breath, dropping into the hips. Keep your feet really nice and grounded into the earth. Keep that navel drawing in towards the spine. 3, 2, we're going to hold it at the bottom, little pulses, hands Andali Mudra or towards your heart. Keep your chest nice and lifted, sit your hips back, just like you would if you were coming to sit back into a chair. So we're really loading up those quadriceps. 5, 4, 3, 2, bring it up. We're going to come into some easy thoracic twists, side to side. Nice job warming up through that mid-back, through the core. We're going to do that same reach and squat, but turn your feet out so you're more in a plie or a goddess squat, up and down. Make sure the feet are turning out, but the hips are dropping straight down in the middle, targeting more inner thighs, less than quadriceps. Nice deep breaths. 2 more. We're going to hold it at the bottom. We're going to do another little round of pulses, hands to heart. Little tiny pulse. Stay nice and low. Push those knees back so you're really targeting those inner thighs. 5, 4. We're going to straighten out the legs. Turn the toes forward. Fold over your left leg. Take a nice deep breath here. And then as you exhale, allow yourself just to wave over to the right side. 2 deep breaths. Come back through center. Bend your knees generously. Decompress your spine along the way, rolling up like a rag doll, head being the last thing to come up. Bring your feet back in a little bit, toes still pointing forward. We go for 8 squats. Again, sit your hips back as if you were sitting into a chair, so we're firing up the quads. 3 more. We're going to hold at the bottom. We've got 16 pulses. So hold at the bottom, 16. Chest up, booty down, 12, 10, 8, 6, 4, 3, 2, stay low, turn your feet out, big reach up and down, plies or goddess, whichever you like to call them. 4 more, and we're going to do 16 pulses in this different variation of the feet. Make sure your feet are really wide here. 3, 2, hold it at the bottom, 16 pulses. 12, nice job, 10, 8, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, bring it up, turn your toes forward, come back to those gentle thoracic twists. 5, we're going to do a hybrid between the traditional squat and the sumo, so we're just going to pivot on the feet. So start with your narrow, come into your squat, turn the feet out, turn the feet in, turn the feet out. Try to stay nice and low, not standing up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 more each. And then straighten the legs and fold over yourself. Nice job. Take a couple deep breaths. Let your upper body be really heavy, just kind of dangling. Another deep breath. All right, we're going to take it into a plank. So if you're at the back of your mat, maybe you walk it out, or maybe you just pivot. But we're going to go plank to down dog. So draw your navel in towards your spine. You're going to pick your hips up towards the air. And then brace your core as you come back into your plank. 3 more, just transitioning down dog to plank. 2 more. 1 more. Find your nice strong plank. You can lower your knees if you like. We're going to go 4 sets, shoulder taps, right to left, left to right. Slow. 3, 2, 1 more. Now hold. We're going to go really slow, knee to elbow. Right knee taps your right elbow. Take it back. Left knee taps left elbow. Take it back, right to right. Now try not to put your hips up in the air here. Stay really strong through your core. One more each side. Plant your feet. Again, shoulder taps, right to left, left to right. Again, try to keep your hips nice and centered, not piking up and towards the air or sagging down towards the floor. 3, 2, one more. Plant the hands, hold your strong plank. Hold for 5. If you haven't guessed already, yes, you're in your plank challenge. 3, 2, slow knee to elbow, alternating sides, let's go. Now your variation here is to start with the knees down, knee to elbow, bring your knee back towards the floor. Other knee, and come here. The difference of having your knees on and off the floor is just body weight. It's just resistance. So listen to your body. Maybe the knees stay down, maybe they stay up. It's your workout, adjust accordingly. One more each side. If you lower the knees, go and lift them back up. Plank rockers, forward, back. 8, 6. I'm pushing off the toes, so it's like you're coming onto the tippy toes and the ball of the foot. 3, 2, 1. Lower your right knee towards the floor and then open up to a right side plank. So my right knee is down, my left side is open. You're going to drop your right hips slightly, lift them back up, and squeeze through the right obliques. 4, 3, 2. We're going to roll down to the other side. Now you can push the left knee onto the floor, or maybe you try no knee on the floor. We lift for 4, 3, 2, 1. Roll back to your center plank. Plank rockers, forward, back. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold your plank. Lower onto your forearms. Bring your right forearm down, left forearm down. Elbows are at least shoulder distance apart, no wider. Come back to your rockers, forward and back. Keep that core braced. You're almost there. We've got 16 pulses. This is it. 15, 14, 12, 11. Stay in at 10, 8, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Lower the knees. Sit back, child's pose. Nice job. We did it. Plank challenge. Check and done. All right, we're going to bring it up to standing. Get your light hand weights. And we're going to do some shoulders and tricep work. So light hand weights, 1, 2, 3s, maybe 5 at most. I'm using 3s. Feet about hip distance apart, soft through the knees, dig through the feet. We've got supination presses. So palms towards the sky. The weights start at your ribs and you press straight out in front of you. We're going to do the center and then to the side. So we're going to play around with these two. So it's the exact same move. One's just going straight in front of you. One's going out to the side walls. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now front, side, front, side. So shoulders and biceps are our focus for this song. Again, soft through the knees, so we're not stiff-legged here. But then you're digging your feet into the floor. They're your foundation. Feet are hip distance apart, so make sure they're not really wide and they're not together. That's going to help you have that super solid foundation. 3, 2. We're going to take it to the side. We're going to do a little wrist rotation. So wrist faces the ceiling and then the floor by the time you've extended the arm. Tempo is fast. You got it. 5. We're going to do a bow and arrow. Target shoulders and upper back. 3, 2, 1. A little bit of a rotation. You're pulling it back and you're extending. So you're at this bow and arrow. So we got the shoulder on the right extended arm and the upper back on that left arm drawing in. Two more. One more. Keep both arms extended. Roll towards the front. Draw both in. Extend both. So it's all about the shoulders right now. Sorry, I'm having microphone wire issues. Keep going, keep going. Gotta love being all wired up. All right, 3, 2, Hold the arms out, flip the palms to face each other, 90-degree curl. So all we're doing here is bending the elbows and curling the weights in. Keep your elbows shoulder height. Whew, how them shoulders and biceps feeling? 5, 4, 3. We're going to rotate to the bow and arrow, other side. Extend your left arm, row the right. Little tiny pivot. Keep that other arm extended and strong. 4, 3. Exact same thing to the center. 2. Bring it to the center. Whew. Light weights here. You can even ditch the weights and do this body weight only. 3. Those little bicep curls. 2. 1. Extend it out. Rotate. Palms face each other. Let's curl it. Not a heavy load here, but very challenging. Muscular endurance. Stay with it. 3, 2. Bring it in. You have like your military press, but we're going over at an angle. Right arm. 4, 3. We're going to extend to the right side. 2. Hold it in. Punch it out. 5, 4, 3, 2. Left side. Let's go up and over. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. To the left side. Punch. 8, 7, 6. We're going to do both arms in 3, 2, 1. Both arms. 8, 7, 6, 5. Stay with it. You got it. 4, 3, 2. Out to the side for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold your lateral extension. Hold for it. Hold, hold, hold. 5, 4, 3, 2. Little pulse. We're going to pulse it. Bring it forward. Woo! Pulse it. Take it wide. One more, then we're going to get out of the shoulders and into the triceps. Stay with it. Take it out. And lower it down. Roll your shoulders. Nice job. Not easy. Hopefully shoulders, biceps, upper back. Felt that. Get ready. We're going to move into some tricep works. Circle the shoulders forward. Let go of that tension. Now I'm going to turn from the side just so you can see. You can stay exactly as you are. You're going to hinge from your hips. You're going to bring your hands behind your hips. Make sure the feet are digging in, knees are soft, core is braced, so draw your belly button in towards your spine. We're going straight arm tricep kickbacks. What we don't want to do is let the arms come in front of the hips and lose that tension on the tricep. So make sure the hands are starting behind the hips. Once you get familiar with the move, play around with your tempo. Nice straight arms, focusing on the back of the upper arm, the triceps. Now make sure too here we're not tensing through the neck by shrugging through the shoulders. So have that nice long extension of the spine. Now we're going to bend it in and extend. So I'm going to turn to the back so you can see. Bend it in and push. In, push. In, push. So it's really important with this one to make sure you have that soft neck. 5, 4, 3, 2. Bring the bent arms in. Keep your elbows behind your back. We go bent arm tricep kickbacks. Pretty quick tempo here. Last 4, 3, 2. Bend and push. Keep it behind the back. It's like you're dragging the weight up your back. This is it. Come on. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and done. Nice job. Upper body set, done. Now we get to move into the lower body. So option here, if you want to level up, is to use your ankle weights. So I'll give you a moment to set that up if you're using ankle weights. There is going to be a portion where we're on the elbow. So if you're on a hard surface and you know you want some extra padding, grab like a towel or something too that you can put under your elbow to help cushion that bone on the floor as well. All right, so we're going to be targeting basically all of the lower legs, but specifically inner thighs. So ankle weights are an option. We're also going to play around with adding weight in for some donkey kick variations. So just have one of your light hand weights, 1, 2, 3s, maybe 5s, in with arms reach as well. Okay, so come onto your left elbow. Right leg is going to be bent behind you. Left leg is extended long. So left elbow down, left leg long. Ankle weight or none, that's up to you. So we're going to target inner thighs. So flex this left foot, toes to shin, and we're going to lift and lower this left leg up and down. So a couple things to note here once you get moving. Make sure you're not sagging through this side body. Pull your ribs up away from the floor by pushing into that forearm. So we've got the core working with the inner thighs. Hold your leg up as high as you can. Little pulse, 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 pulse. Keep this leg straight. If we start to bend the knee, we're going to lose that tension through the inner thigh. So keep that leg straight. And you're wanting to think, I'm leading with the inseam of my leg or the arch of my foot. So make sure you've got this leg nice and open so we can really feel this inner thigh. Yes or yes? Inner thigh. Last 3, 2, now hold. Now we're just going to do these little kicks. So bend, push, bend, push, bend, push. It's not a huge bend. It's like you're building a little tension in that inseam and then extending through that leg. Whew. Keep that leg up high. Everything up until the hip is off the floor. You got it. Bend, push, bend, push. Pick it up this tempo a little bit. Whew. All right, we're going to extend this to the front. So bend, extend to the front, bend, extend out long. Bend to the front, bend out long. So make sure you're not sagging through that side body. As the inner thigh gets tired, keep this side body core engaged as well. Inner thighs. All right, 3 more. We're going to hold it to that front diagonal. Get ready. 1 more. Hold it towards that front. Lift and lower it. Whew. If you weren't feeling it yet, I sure hope you're feeling it now. Inner thigh into the groin is hopefully where we're feeling this. I'm at that front diagonal. The foot is still flexed, so you're still leading with the arch of your foot or the big toe edge of your foot. Whoo! Now can you get that whole leg up to your hip off the floor? Whoo! 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it up, hold it up. Oh my goodness. Leg is shaking, literally shaking. Whoo! Can you lift your leg a little higher? Can you lift it a little higher? Sweep it to the back. Keep it up, keep it up, keep it up, keep it up. Little pulse. 14, 13, 12. I told you about the elbow, right? 8. This is it. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Lower it down. Whew. Now here's your opportunity to grab your light hand weight. We're going to stay on the same leg. So the left leg was just extending, so the dumbbell will go behind the left knee. You're going to have to flip it over into a tabletop position. We're going into fire hydrants. So the weights are just optional. The ankle weight and the dumbbell are totally optional. You can do this body weight only. Another option here is to lower your right forearm towards the floor and keep your left hand grounded. That might help you just achieve more height. But make sure you keep that core really engaged. 4, 3, 2, last 1. Hold it up and pulse. So make sure the hips are not sinking back towards the heels or towards the arm. Keep your hips right over that bottom right knee. You got this. Stay in it. It's all about the booty right now. Whew. You got it. Come on, come on. All right, 8 more pulses. 8, 6, 4, 3, 2, 1. One more round. Down and up for 8, 7. Nice and slow. 6, 5, 4, 3. Now we've got lots of pulses to bring this home. 32 little pulses. Let's go 32, 30, 28. This is it. 24, 22, 20, 18. You got this. Stay in it. This is it. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and release. Whoo! Sit back, child's pose. Stretch out the right hip, that left inner thigh. Nice job. Whoo! All right. We get to do the other side now. So we're going to lay on our right hip, be on our right elbow. Left leg is going to bend back behind us. Right leg starts long. Flex this right foot. We're going to lift and lower the right leg. Everything stays the same. Try not to sag that side body. Lift it up and away from the floor. Up and down. Toes to shin, so really flex that foot, dorsiflexion. And lead with the inner arch of the foot up towards the ceiling. Whew. Nice job. We're going to hold it up. We have those little tiny pulses. So hold it up to the highest you can and pulse, pulse, pulse. Now, as much as we don't want to sag through the side body, we don't want to be leaning back either and resting on this glute. We want to be forward. So the chest and the hips should be square to the front. So if you feel like your chest is rolling towards the ceiling and we're back here like this, it's not going to do a whole lot. So square your chest forward, lean slightly forward. We've got those little kicks in 3, 2, bend, extend, bend, extend. Whoo. Nice job. Come on, you got this. Oof. All about that inner thigh. Again, make sure you don't start slightly leaning back. As the inner thigh gets tired, it's going to be real tempting to lean back. Try to keep everything leaning slightly forward. All right, we're going to add the kick to the front and to the back in 3, 2, 1. All right, here's where it gets really spicy. Extend to the front, extend back long. Front, long, front, long. Push through that forearm, lift through your side waist, lean slightly forward. You got this. Stay in it. 8 more, come on. Last 4, 3, 2. Hold it towards the front. We've got those little pulses to the front diagonal. Whoo! So you even get that whole leg off the floor, all the way up to the hip. Little pulse, little pulse, little pulse, little pulse, little pulse. Now hopefully we're feeling it all the way up the inseam of that leg and where it connects with the groin. Yes or yes? Whew. You got this. Come on, come on. Stay in it, stay in it. 8, 6, 4, 3, 2. Hold it up, hold it up, hold it. Isometric hold. This should not be easy. Leg is shaking. 5, 4, 3, 2. Sweep it back to the long pose. Up and down slow. Whew, you want to set your leg down yet? You got this. Come on. Up, down. Whew. Ankle weights add a lot to this. So if it's getting too intense, feel free to take the ankle weight off. Do this body weight only. Make this more accessible. And release. Same leg for those fire hydrants. Let's go. If you added the weight on the other side, try on this side as well. Now you can be on both hands, or you can also lower onto the left forearm. Fire hydrants out to the side. 16, let's go. So we were targeting that right inner thigh. Now we're targeting outside left hip, outside right hip. Now keep that core really engaged, navel towards the spine. Make sure we're not extending the spine by letting the belly button drop or rounding the spine by drawing that belly button up too much. Last 3, 2, we got those pulses. Hold it up, pulses. Let's go, pulse. Out towards that side wall, you got it. Squeeze that weight behind the knee to hold it. Now keep in mind too, whatever dumbbell weight you have behind your knee and whatever ankle weight you're using, you have that much extra weight pulling on this leg versus body weight and gravity. So if it's more challenging than a fire hydrant than we're used to, keep in mind we're working with more load. Stay in it, stay in it. We're almost there. We have one more round. All right, 8 singles. And then we've got those 32 pulses, and we're done with the leg. Last 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it up. 32 pulses. Let's finish it. 32, 30, 28, 26, 24, 22, 20, 18, 16, ooh, 14, 12, 10, 8, 7, 6, this is it, 5, 4, 3, 2, release. Oh my goodness. Woo! Child's pose, release. Awesome job, crushing it, crushing it. All right. We're coming into core. Now you have the option here to leave your ankle weights on, or feel free to take them off if you know that it's going to be a little too much. And if it's going to pull into your low back, definitely ditch the ankle weights, as we want to really focus on just the front core. All right, come onto your backs. Whew. All right, this is it. Let's finish with some core work. Let's finish this sculpt, this Pilates sequence. Okay, so once you're on your back, focus on drawing your navel in towards your spine so you feel your low back broaden across the floor. You want to try to keep this engagement throughout everything. We're just going to go cross body, bicycle-ish, but the feet are going to keep returning to the floor. So fingertips behind the ears, left elbow to right knee, everything returns back down. Right elbow, left knee, everything comes back down. Left to right and release. Right to left and release. So really focus on keeping that low back grounded and broad, keeping that low back soft and the core engaged. We're going to keep the feet grounded this time. You're going to take your right hand to reach for your right ankle, come back through center. Left hand reaches for left ankle, back through center. Right hand, right ankle, back through center. Left hand, left ankle, back through center. Keep alternating sides here for 6. 4 more sets. 2 more. All right, hold here. Now here's if you left your ankle weights on where it might get tricky. Bring your knees into your chest. Make sure the knees are stacked over your hips, fingertips behind the ears, little pulse. My feet are slightly higher than my knees. Low back still broadening onto the floor. You got this. Hold your upper body crunch. We're going to scissor the legs. Extend your right leg, lower your left. Then scissor switch. Scissor switch. Scissor switch. Now we can feel where those ankle weights are leveling us up. Keep that low back broadened. So maybe we don't lower the extended leg as much if we feel the low back arching a lot. Keep that core engaged. You got this. You'll feel the ankle weights pulling you like a magnet towards the floor. Your core has to fight that. 3. This is it. 2. We're going to hold. Left leg up, right leg down. Hold it. You can let your right heel touch the floor or keep it floating. Hold 5, 4, 3. Hollow out your belly. Switch. Hold 8. Hollow out that belly. 6, 4, 3, 2. Switch. Hold isometric. Hold. 4, 3, 2. Switch. Hold 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch. 8. Keep alternating. 7, 6, 5. You got this. 4, 3. This is how we finish. 2, 1. Lower everything down and release. Whew. Awesome job on your sculpt workout.